Hey everybody, it's Saturday night and I'm Lynn Burgess. I know it's been a really long week for me and I'm assuming that it's been one for you as well. So as the evening starts to wind down, I thought you might want to do a restorative posture with me. I've picked legs up the wall for tonight and I'm sitting on my yoga mat, and I brought from my bathroom a hand towel as well as a yoga blanket. That wasn't in my bathroom. So you don't have to have anything, these are for your head, but if you've got something handy, a pillow from your sofa, grab it. And if your yoga mat isn't handy, that's fine. All you need is a wall because we're gonna bring our legs up this wall. So whenever I teach this at the yoga studio, there's always a joke about, I can't get my rear end to the wall, how close to the wall do I need to be? So I'm going to make it really easy for us tonight. Go ahead and come close to the wall. I've got about the distance of my fist between my hip and the wall. And as I put my hands back on the yoga mat, I'll start to swing my legs up the wall. Now I've strategically placed my blanket so it's right under my head. And as you can see, I'm a couple of inches from the wall, and that's totally okay. Legs are going to be about hip distance apart, and the palms are facing up. And you wiggle around a little bit. You just start to, figure out, how do I feel really good here? And then close your eyes and start to notice your breathing. We want the spine to feel like it's broadening as the front body falls backward into the back body. The chin is lower than the forehead, but most people don't need to lower their chin. There's this feeling, and you might already have begun to feel it, that the fluids of our legs are starting to fall down or drain down toward the abdomen. Try to relax the face, especially the lower jaw. You might move it around a little bit so that the lower jaw and the upper jaw are not pressed together. Try to relax the skin of your lips and the corners of your mouth. Allow the chest to soften. Relax the inner corners of your eyes. It feels like they're relaxing backward. The outer corners of the eyes feel like they're almost melting toward the skin of your temples. The brain itself feels like it's falling away from the forehead toward the floor. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing, for any of us to do right now. There may be noises that distract us. Sometimes when I lie down in this pose, my mind almost instantaneously becomes anxious, almost like my thoughts dart around like little minnows in a pond. That's really normal. And you can notice the weight of your heels against the wall, the weight of your pelvis on the floor. And then notice your breath again. And the beautiful thing about this pose is you could stay here for 1 minute, for 5 minutes, or even longer. If your legs have started to become uncomfortable, why don't you bend the knees? This is a fine version, a perfectly suitable version of the pose to just lie here with one shin crossed in front of the other. Again, we're trying to feel the heaviness of the pelvis on the floor, the broadness of the chest, the broadness of the spine. Maybe try changing the cross of the legs. You really can't get this one wrong. You could put your hands on your upper chest and notice the tender movements of your breath there. I don't know how long we've been here, but I can definitely feel a calmness. When you decide to come out, just stand your feet on the wall. And then really lazily roll to one side. And it's important that we don't rush out. Just hang out here for a moment. And then utilize the arms. And just slowly press up, being really mindful not to lift the head too quickly. I hope that a couple of minutes in legs up the wall pose leaves your legs feeling refreshed and your mind feeling a little calmer. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Sleep well. Namaste.